My shit turned too much. Mm, that's cool. Trying to do a sound check. Oh yeah, that works. Um, Let me see if niggas getting the notification on YouTube. Yes, I got the notification. So hopefully that means everybody else got the notification. I wonder. Let me just try this, cause ain't nobody in here, and I be tripping with YouTube. I ain't gonna front. I really do. But just for the sake of, let me turn my volume down. I'm literally recording live on YouTube. See, Too Much Game Podcast. Check me out. I ain't even do my mustache. I look crazy, but fuck it. But anyway, here we go. Damn, I was cussing before the 1 minute mark. I ain't tripping though. Let's get it cracking. Extra gunshots, cause my mustache look crazy. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. What's going on, millennials versus the world? Today's episode, it's gonna be like two subjects. You know, the episode is called Petty Ain't Fly. Y'all niggas see the shirt. Too fly to be petty, my nigga. Fly motherfuckers ain't petty. Petty motherfuckers ain't fly, my nigga. Shout out the billionaire. 12 Kyle up in this motherfucker. Let me go ahead and fade this music out one good time, doggy dog. Get that off, get that out. But yeah, you know, today's episode, it's gonna be something of an episode about number one, karma, and number two, revenge. You know, like there's a difference between revenge and being petty. You know, like revenge, I'm a Scorpio, my nigga. I'm big on revenge, my nigga. I literally love revenge. I'm like addicted to that shit to a fault on some real shit. Like it's almost worth a nigga doing some fucked up shit for me to have the ability to do that shit back. It is what it is. But pettiness is like to me, like literally like a weakness of character, my nigga. Like that's a character flaw. Like, I remember probably about 2013, 2014, somewhere in that area where it became like almost like a compliment for people to call somebody petty. Like, I'm petty. Niggas walk around bragging about that shit. And to me, it just the sound of the word petty just sounded so fucking feminine to me. Like when a nigga would say some shit like I'm petty, it literally sound like a nigga calling himself Patty. Like it just sounds soft. Like I've never been the type of nigga to characterize myself as petty because I just think it's a weakness of character. Like somebody stepping on your shoe and you just gotta reply. Somebody say something you don't like and you just gotta reply. Like I always say, my nigga, like you only fly is what you choose to address. You only fly is what you choose to get back at. Like I say, like about calling a billionaire out of his name. Like, if you saw Jeff Bezos walking through the airport and you called him a bitch ass nigga, he wouldn't reply to you, my nigga. He wouldn't even look at you. Like, he wouldn't give you no energy, my nigga. Like I always say, your energy is a fucking gift. Just like pettiness, my nigga. Like certain shit, like I don't even have the time or energy to address certain shit because it's petty. Like certain motherfuckers, like dog, you can't get no energy from me, my nigga. Like I say all the time, like a lot of people with nothing to smile about want to take the smile off of your face. Like they hate to see a motherfucker smiling. They hate to see a motherfucker happy. So it makes them happy to take your happiness away, my nigga. And you can't allow that shit. Like that's something that I'm real big on, my nigga, especially when you know that that's what a motherfucker's aim is. You know that's what a motherfucker's goal is. Like I say, with the internet, like with the comment sections and shit like that, like, of course, I record my show live because I enjoy getting that live feedback. Like I like to see what people are saying. I like to see how people feel in the moment. But, like I've kind of curated an audience of not even like-minded individuals, but just individuals of character, my nigga. Like, people with a certain mindset, like a certain view of they self and of other people. But when I go on the internet and I like look at the comment sections of certain celebrities and certain posts, and I just see that some people like, dog, there's nothing happy about you, my nigga. Like I could just tell by your page. I could tell by the comments you leave. I could tell by some of the arguments that you have with other people. Your life fucked up. Like I was telling a homie one time, like, nigga, sometimes like I'll sit there just bullshitting on the internet, like, just watching, and I'll be like, nigga, these people with no profile picture are literally like the worst. Like I was telling the homie, like, my nigga, they should make it to where on Instagram, like you have to have a profile picture that's you. Like I remember for a cool minute on Facebook before I got banned, like they was kicking niggas off Facebook for having names that wasn't their real name. Like they was making it to where you had to damn near show your ID picture to prove that that was your real name and that was your real identity, my nigga. Like I was like, they should do something like that on Instagram. Like the way Instagram be policing everybody shit, the way Instagram be policing niggas comments, policing niggas pages, and overly scrutinizing what niggas do. Like they need to do that shit for people's profile. Like when you want to go on everybody page and just say fucked up shit all day, like nigga, they should make it to where you gotta have your name next to your shit. Like sign your work, my nigga. Like that's a big thing with me. Like that's a big principle I have for life. Like nigga, put your name next to your work, my nigga. Like don't do nothing that you ashamed to do, my nigga. Don't throw a stone and hide your hand. Like nigga, if you gonna do it, nigga, do it with your chest. Say it with your chest, my nigga. Like be proud of whatever you do. So if you gonna go on somebody's page and leave a fucked up comment, nigga, put your name next to that motherfucker. Put your profile picture next to that motherfucker. Don't go from an anonymous page or some little backup page with 3 followers. You follow 12,000 people. Ain't no pictures on the motherfucking page. Just pictures of dogs and anime characters and all that old stupid shit. Like, nah, nigga, what you look like, nigga? Like, let me see your face when you say that shit. Like say that shit with your chest, my nigga. Don't say that shit from some ambiguous ass page. Cause a lot of punk motherfuckers with nothing better to do that shit all day on the internet. And I tell niggas like, you can't allow these nameless, faceless, suck ass niggas to fuck your day up because that's literally the only joy they get out of their day is getting replies from people on the internet, my nigga. You don't got nothing cracking in real life. All you got cracking is the trolling that you do on the internet, the reactions that you get from people on the internet. Like, nigga, these niggas is bums, my nigga. Like, you never allow a bum to get you out of your fucking energy, my nigga. And what you say, 12 Kyle, you could look at the comment section and just wonder why some folks just wake up and be miserable for no reason. It's because they don't have, like I said, my nigga, they don't have no reason to smile, so they want to take yours away. Like they like to go on certain celebrities' pages and just troll the fuck out of them in hopes that they get a fucking reaction. And like I tell people all the time, my nigga, like I use a lot of examples of celebrities and shit like that as something that you can apply to your personal life. Cause like I say all the time, there's people who look at you in that light. Like just because you got a smile on your face, just because you got a couple dollars in your pocket, just because you got a nice outfit, a nice hat, nice shirt, you got something going on in your life. There's motherfuckers that literally, dog, like they just want to take your fucking joy because they know you got something, my nigga. They have none. They don't got nothing cracking, my nigga. Like right now, like I'm looking at the numbers and shit. Like nobody on the live on Instagram, 2 niggas on the live on YouTube. Nigga, most of my audience probably at a barbecue right now. Them niggas out having fun. Them motherfuckers at pool parties, cookouts. Them motherfuckers got all type of fun shit going on. Me personally, y'all niggas know, like, nigga, this is what I enjoy. This is what I like to do. My show is scheduled for Sunday afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon. I'm doing my motherfucking show. I might find some shit to get into after this. Not sure, my nigga. 99 times out of 100, I be chilling, especially in times when I have an opportunity to chill. So that's what I'm doing. But again, while you out at a barbecue, while you out at a party, while you having Sunday fun day, you having brunch, you having drinks, you doing all the fun shit that you could be doing today on a Sunday, there's a sucker on the internet looking at your story with a fucking frown on their face, my nigga. There's a sucker right now watching every fun thing that you do. They watch your story and nigga, you just doing, regular shit, my nigga. What's going on, Makita? There's motherfuckers just watching you do regular, cool nigga shit. You might just be going to a bar after work. You might just be having a cool little what's that shit? Happy hour. You just out with your coworkers having a cool time. And there's somebody literally watching that shit, hating. Cause they don't got no coworkers that like them. They don't got no friends. They don't got no family members that fuck with them. So nigga, all they got is the joy that they could steal from other people on the motherfucking internet. They sitting somewhere in they mama's basement, somewhere in their motherfucking grandma house in a motherfucking bedroom that smell like piss and donuts, and they hating on niggas on the internet all motherfucking day. There's a nigga right now out of shape, high calorie, low self-esteem, sitting there on the internet telling all type of beautiful women that they ain't that pretty. Oh, these women with these BBLs, I would never fuck with a woman like that. Nigga, you can never fuck with a woman in general, my nigga, you ugly. Nigga, there's no bitch who shit you commenting on that would give you no pussy. But you literally sit on the internet all day hating. Nigga, you sitting here talking down on 1,000 women that wouldn't look in your fucking direction if they saw you, my nigga. Your ass could literally walk around with a t-shirt all day that say, please give me some pussy. And ain't nobody gonna give you none, my nigga. And what you say, 12 Kyle, I'm literally just getting in from Brandon's graduation party. That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, nigga, my audience is out having fun doing fly shit, my nigga. Like, I got a fly ass audience. So they out doing they big one, my nigga. Like, I ain't even mad that my shit is, the live is empty because nigga, everybody in my audience got shit to do. E Skrilla, the Wizard of Ism. What's the motherfucking deal, my nigga? What's that D.O. Vicious? What's happening with you? And oh yeah, what's going on, Britt? I could talk about this all day podcast. But like I said, my nigga, there's a motherfucker right now, nigga, with nothing going on but the ability to troll, my nigga. Like, that's the fucked up thing. Like, the internet gave motherfuckers the superpower of anonymity, my nigga. Like a whole lot of people is able to get there with no profile picture, no type of trace back to who they are, and they could just get on here and just troll and tell people fucked up shit all day. Talk down on motherfuckers that got something going on all motherfucking day. Try to take the smiles of happy people all motherfucking day. Like, that's literally what wakes them up in the morning, my nigga. Like, the fact that they could fuck your energy up. And you never allow people to do that. What's going on? King Germ, pod saved our marriage. Out feeding the homeless today. Nigga, that motherfucker, nigga, King Germ is rich, my nigga. He out there buying homes for the homeless, my nigga. He out there solving homelessness in his hometown single-handedly, my nigga. What he say? After this, I'll be going to rescue manatees caught in fishing nets. I'm telling you, my nigga, it's the incredible benevolence of King Germ. What's going on, Trail? Sports for you wrestling up in this motherfucker. What he say? That's what rich people do, King John. Exactly. But like I said, dog, like, you can't allow people to fuck your energy up, my nigga. You can't allow a bum ass motherfucker to have your energy. Like, these are the conversations that I have with people, like, in dating. Like, when people is, you just having a great fucking day, nigga. Your energy is high. You just got paid. You thinking about what you gonna do tonight. Like, you getting your little outfit together, and all of a sudden your punk ass ex call you. Especially women, my nigga. I tell women this shit all the time. Quit feeding into the bullshit that your fucking ex is trying to bring you. Because it's a lot of motherfuckers that literally get a kick out of fucking your mood up. That nigga know something in that nigga head, my nigga, like some little uncanny little thing in his head. What's going on, Rebirth the Infamy? Like, something just triggered, and he was like, I'm finna fuck this bitch's day up, my nigga. And like I tell women all the time, like, one thing that I know, women be like, oh, I cussed his ass out. I cussed that nigga the fuck out, dog. A lot of times, my nigga, Niggas love when you cuss they ass out. Niggas get a kick out of when you cuss they ass out. Why? Because all they wanted from you was some of your energy. All they wanted was to hear your voice. What's going on, Bone? My sister up in this motherfucker. Like, that's all they wanted. They just wanted to get a reaction out of you. They just wanted to hear your voice. They just wanted to know that they turned your smile upside down, my nigga. You know, like how I said about the song "What These Bitches Want from a Nigga" by DMX and Cisco. When I said what these bitches want from a nigga is the ability to change your fucking mood. Niggas be wanting the same thing, especially your ex. They love the fact that they can get you on the phone and you be like, "Hello, what you want, nigga?" And they might just say some bullshit, like, nigga, just to start a punk ass argument. Yeah, you probably finna go out there and suck somebody dick. You probably finna go out there and be a fucking hoe with your little hoe ass friends, being a dirty little punk motherfucker. And now here you go. Nigga, I don't give a fuck you, nigga. That's why I don't fuck with you. That nigga sitting on the motherfucking other end of that phone with a smile on his face. Like he just happy because he like, yeah, see, I still hold stock in her mind. I still got the ability to fuck her day up. And that nigga got a fucking smile on his face. Nigga, I know a woman who nigga was in prison. This nigga was locked up. And this nigga would just call every now and then just to literally get cussed the fuck out. And she was like, "Oh, I know I fucked this day up. Oh, I know he ain't happy with what I told him. You know, I read that nigga for filth." Man, that motherfucker had it. That nigga was probably beating his meat listening to you talk like that. Like, yeah, what? I'm a bitch ass nigga. Ooh, my mama ugly too. Ooh, yeah, please tell me again how I ain't shit. Oh yeah, I love that shit. Ooh, tell me. Ooh, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Oh yeah, yeah. Keep on talking. Keep going. Keep going. Like, motherfuckers love to get your energy, my nigga. Your energy is a gift, negative or positive. I say that shit all the time, my nigga. You know, like when motherfuckers is constantly coming at you trying to get energy from you, it's because, nigga, they understand your energy is a gift, my nigga. And what you say, E Skrilla, some bitches get mad because they can't make you mad. Exactly, my nigga. You know, that's the thing, my nigga. Like I said, my nigga, what these bitches want from a nigga is the ability to change your fucking mood. Bitches love to be able to change your mood. Bitch ass niggas love to be able to change your mood. That's what trolls do, my nigga. They love to be able to fuck your energy up. You know, it's damn near like how a puppeteer controls puppets, my nigga. Like, oh, nigga, you was happy? Yeah, I'm finna fuck that up. I'm finna make you sad, nigga. Nigga, I'm gonna make you crash the fuck out. Nigga, watch when I tell this nigga this. Watch when I go to the pictures of that nigga little baby and say that baby ugly as fuck with a big ass head. Watch that nigga jump out his skin. Motherfuckers love to do that shit. And what you say, 12 Kai, you mentioned revenge, Dolemite. I can't remember the last time that I got revenge on someone or I had to get revenge on. That's because 12 Kyle is a billionaire, nigga. Billionaires don't have to get revenge, my nigga. You know, like that's the fucking thing. You know, like I said, when you understand the value that you hold in life, you don't have energy for a whole lot of shit. Nigga, when you understand that you're a valuable person, my nigga, when you're a very important person, when you got a whole lot of very important things going on, you don't have energy for certain shit. You know, like I said, my nigga, you only as fly as what you choose to address. You know, so it's like, nigga, if I got a big comedy show coming up, you know, if I got to go do something with my kids or go somewhere and have some fun, if I got something important to do, my nigga, I don't got time to address stupid shit. I don't got time to put out small fires, my nigga. You know, like I said, if you call Jeff Bezos a billionaire, a bitch ass nigga, as he's walking through the airport, he's just gonna look at you like, what the fuck? And keep on fucking walking. He don't got time for that bullshit. He got billionaire things to do. If you go call Donald Trump a punk ass motherfucker, he gonna be like, what the fuck? He got billionaire things to do, my nigga. Rich people don't have time for petty shit. You know, like I tell motherfuckers all the time, a nigga step on my shoe, what the fuck I'ma crash off for? I got 200 other pairs of shoes to put on, my nigga. Fuck these. These ain't shit. You know, like I don't got time to address petty shit, my nigga. You know, like I said, revenge, that's a whole different thing. You know, if you do something that's worth getting me out of character, I'm gonna do something that's worth the blowback from what I do to you, my nigga. Like, that's the fucking thing. I tell motherfuckers all the time, like, It's not cool to poke a bear. It's not cool to poke a cool nigga, my nigga. It's not cool to provoke certain people because you don't know what everybody going through. Like that's one of my things in life. I say that shit all the time. Like, nigga, you can choose your sin, but you can't choose the consequence. And this goes into karma. Just like when you're dealing with other people, my nigga, sometimes your karma might come in ways that you might not understand. Sometimes your karma is gonna come in times that you didn't expect it. Sometimes it might come real late. Sometimes it might come in the moment. But the thing is, you can't choose how your actions get the reaction, my nigga. Like I be telling motherfuckers, if you put your hands on me and I put a bullet in your motherfucking ass, you should have never put your fucking hands on me, my nigga. Like I say all the time, nigga, karma is only a bitch when you mistreat her. Like, nigga, karma could be a beautiful thing, my nigga. Something that I always talk about when it come to dealing with humans in general. Like, nigga, when it come to dealing with women, nigga, anything that you bring a woman shall multiply. If you good to a woman, you treat a woman right, you make a woman happy, she'll multiply your happiness, my nigga. But if you fuck a woman over, nigga, she gonna bring that shit back 10 times fold, my nigga. That's why, like they say, nigga, happy wife, happy life, my nigga. Because if you treat your woman right, nigga, she gonna treat you right, nigga. She gonna do the best thing that she can to make you just as happy, if not happier than you make her. A good woman anyway. A real woman, a lady, if you will. You make a lady happy, nigga, she gonna try to jump over the motherfucking moon to make you happier. But if you fuck a woman, fuck a woman over, like they say, my nigga, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, my nigga. And like they say, nigga, if you consider karma to be a woman, that's the movements of karma, my nigga. If you scorn karma, hell hath no fury. That's the motherfucking thing, my nigga. Like that's why, like, I do the best that I can to be as nice as I can to as many people as I can. Like I do my best to remain benevolent. I move in respect. I give respect because I expect respect. Because I understand, my nigga, any little stupid shit that I do to motherfuckers, I'ma get that shit back, my nigga. Nigga, that's why I don't steal. I don't go out of my way to fuck people over. I don't do no whole bunch of lying. I don't try to get over on motherfuckers. Like, nigga, I do the best that I can to keep myself on the ups with everybody. I try to leave a positive image with everybody who I encounter, my nigga. Because I know anything that I do fucked up, it's gonna come back, my nigga. Like I say all the time, dog, like, if you believe in God, my nigga, you should understand God watching you all the time. Even when ain't nobody else looking at you, God watching you, my nigga. That's the same with karma. Nigga, just because you think you got away with some shit, yeah, you might have got away with some shit with that motherfucker, but karma's coming back, my nigga. You might have cheated on your girl 5 years ago and she never found out. And that's cool, nigga. You got away with it with her. But that next bitch, she gonna get you back, my nigga. Nigga, your same girl might get you back, my nigga. But you gon' get that get back, my nigga. That's the fucking thing, my nigga. Karma real, my nigga. Karma is always watching. Karma is always recording, my nigga. It's like that movie, The Truman Show, where Jim Carrey was being watched, nigga, 24/7, cameras all around his motherfucking ass. Nigga, that's how karma is, my nigga. That's how God is, my nigga. Even when it come to like other people, like I said, dog, like, nigga, your karma might come back, nigga, and fucking with me, nigga, I love to be what karma is, my nigga. I love to do karma's job, my nigga. I love to be karma's hitman. That's why, like, I like to stay to myself. I like to be around predictable people. Like I got this big, personal thing when it comes to me and like the people who I like to be around. Like I like to be around predictable people. I like to be around logical people. I like to be around people who I consider to have integrity. I don't like disrespectful motherfuckers because, like I always say, my nigga, disrespectful people don't have self respect. That's why they have a problem respecting other people. And when you're around disrespectful motherfuckers, when you're around people with certain traits, like you gotta understand, people gonna be who they are to everybody around them. Meaning, nigga, if he's a snitch, he'll snitch on anybody. If he's a thief, he'll steal from anybody. If he's a disrespectful motherfucker, he'll disrespect anybody. If he's a snake, he'll snake anybody. So when it comes to people like that, like I stay away from people with fucked up personality traits, my nigga. Petty people, punk motherfuckers, crash outs, people who can't control their emotions, people with low emotional stability, low emotional intelligence. I stay the fuck away from people like that. Because like I always say, my nigga, if it ain't happened to you, it's just not your turn yet. But your turn is coming. If a motherfucker's a snitch and they get put into a pinch and your name come up, they will snitch on you, my nigga. If somebody is in a bind, like I say all the time, like nigga, one of my least favorite fucking emotions, one of the worst human conditions is desperation, my nigga. You never want to be around a motherfucker that's desperate. You never can trust a motherfucker that's desperate. Because when you put into a desperate situation, you do desperate shit. Nigga, when a motherfucker is desperate, they do out of character shit. Like I don't trust motherfuckers that's desperate, my nigga. Because you never know what a desperate motherfucker do, my nigga. Like self-preservation is the first law of what is that shit? Human nature, my nigga. And to preserve they self, they'll literally do anything because they desperate, my nigga. Like I always say, my nigga, laughingly but very serious. I don't trust niggas from the projects or niggas from Hoover, because I feel like certain motherfuckers that come from like real destitute poverty, motherfuckers who done seen some real poverty, they know desperation. Nigga, they know what it's like to have nothing. And motherfuckers who are in situations like that, who've had nothing, who've gone a day or two without eating, motherfuckers done been out there with no lights on in their house and shit like that, they'll do literally anything to survive, my nigga. And it's hard to trust a motherfucker that's in survival mode. Because when the motherfuckers put in survival mode, they will do some out of character shit. Like, nigga, nobody wants to steal. It's not a lot of motherfuckers running around here, wake up in the morning like, oh, I just want to steal some shit. Oh, I just want to rob somebody. Oh, I just want to do some fucked up shit. Oh, I just want to snake somebody. But when you put into a desperate situation, my nigga, it's like, it's him or me, and I gotta choose me. Like I be telling motherfuckers about snitching, my nigga. It's nothing that I would do, but it's some shit that I understand how motherfuckers get down, my nigga. And this is why, like, when it came to me and crime, I never was a fan of doing crime with other people because it's like when they get a motherfucker put into a desperate situation and they say some shit to the effect of, hey man, you got a beautiful daughter at home. We met her mom. They came on the visit. We seen them. You got your whole life ahead of you. You really want to go do 5 years in prison behind your friend? Your friend already done told on you. He's in the other room right now. He already said the gun was yours. He already told us you was the one doing all the shooting. All you got to do is tell us what he did, and you can go home. You can go see your daughter. Put a nigga in a desperate situation, my nigga. Like they say, nigga, the acronym of snitches. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. SNITCH. Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come home. A nigga will put your ass under the jail so he can go home to see his motherfucking family. They put a nigga in a desperate situation. He did some desperate shit. I don't trust motherfuckers when it comes to desperation. I don't like niggas who are desperate. I stay away from motherfuckers like that. Like I say all the time, my nigga, I protect myself by who I keep around me, my nigga. Nigga, your circle will elevate you or destroy you, my nigga. It's the motherfuckers who you keep around me, nigga. I don't keep motherfuckers who I can't predict around me. I don't like crash outs. I don't like desperate motherfuckers. I don't like broke motherfuckers. I don't like hating ass niggas. If I'm around you and all you do is talk about other people, I know if I'm not around, you talk about me, my nigga. That's just how people are. If a motherfucker sit up all day and tell you everything every motherfucker doing, trust me, when you leave, Your business is coming out there, my nigga. That's just how people are, my nigga. Anything they'll do to one person, they'll do to you, my nigga. That's just human fucking nature. And I tell motherfuckers like, nigga, I don't even take shit personal like that no more. Nigga, I just understand people are who they are. Motherfuckers do what they do. And I'm not above it. If you gonna snitch on him, you'll probably snitch on me. If you'll steal from him, you'll probably steal from me. If you'll talk down on his name, you'll probably talk down on mine. It just is what it is, my nigga. People gonna be people. They gonna be who they are to whoever they around. So certain motherfuckers, I don't keep them around me, my nigga. Especially because like I tell people, some motherfuckers are not afraid of you, my nigga. They're afraid of the consequences of what they'll do to you. I tell niggas this shit a lot. Like, niggas be thinking that I stay away from people and stay out of certain situations because I'm scared of them. No, I'm scared of prison. I'm scared of getting locked the fuck up. I'm scared of being away from my kids. I'm not scared of niggas. Like that shit don't phase me, my nigga. I ain't met a nigga that was bulletproof yet. I ain't seen a nigga dodge a bullet yet, my nigga. I don't be afraid of motherfuckers. I be afraid of what I gotta do to a nigga and what might happen after I do what I do to a nigga. That be my fear. It don't got shit to do with a nigga. And I be telling motherfuckers like y'all niggas really be thinking like y'all be having motherfuckers intimidated. People don't be intimidated, my nigga. People be understanding. People be logical, my nigga. That's why I walk around so cool all motherfucking day, my nigga. That's why I don't let too many people get me out of character. Because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I'll do, my nigga. That's the fucking thing. Like niggas always, oh nigga, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do that. Like, nigga, that's a defense mechanism, my nigga. You talk loud cause you scared. I'm silent because I'm not. Nigga, I know you a bitch. I can smell it on you, nigga. I can hear it in your fucking voice. Like I told y'all a few episodes about the nigga that was woofing on the phone, threatening me and shit, my nigga. I'm sitting there smiling at him because I'm like, nigga, I could tell by how you talk, you ain't like that, my nigga. Like, live your life, my nigga. Like, go do beautiful things, my nigga. Go make people happy. Go be happy. Don't come playing with a motherfucker that don't play. Cause I'll do what I do to you, pause, and then I'll go home and eat a sandwich like nothing happened, my nigga. Like, everybody don't play like that. So I always walk around like, nigga, I gotta be cool. And I gotta stay around cool motherfuckers because I just like having a cool fucking environment. Because I don't fucking play like that. And what you say to a kind of desperate person to do anything to anybody. Exactly, my nigga. And that's the fucking thing. And like I tell motherfuckers, even when it comes to desperation and doing things to, other people, like I've told people when it's come to things that I've done in my past where, I got revenge for certain things. Nigga, sometimes I genuinely feel a feeling of desperation when people put me in certain situations. Like, I hate that shit. I don't like the feeling of desperation. Like I was telling a homie, like, sometimes people do certain things and it's like, nigga, you're forced to respond. You forced to react. And like I tell motherfuckers, like, I'm all about laying down a demonstration. Like I'm all about making a situation where you'll never do that again. Like I'm so big on respect. And respect is not always violence. Respect is setting and enforcing boundaries. That's how respect is brought. That's how respect is given. When you set boundaries and you reinforce your boundaries, you enforce your boundaries. If I tell you I don't like something and you do it anyway, conversation, compensation, separation, or demonstration. Like that's my motherfucking thing, my nigga. I'm a conversation, nigga. That's level one. I'm gonna let you know, hey, I don't like that shit. Like, don't do that shit. And once a motherfucker get comfortable crossing your boundaries, now it's time for separation. And if I can't separate, then I gotta demonstrate. Compensation is a situation where, if it's a financial situation, you pay me back. If it's something that you broke, you pay for what you broke. You know, there's some type of exchange of monies or a service where, you got out of bounds with me and you want to get back in my good graces. There's gonna be something you're gonna have to do or pay to get back in my good graces if I decide to fuck with you again. But before or after that, it's just separation. I just gotta leave you the fuck alone. Cause like I say all the time, nigga, a great thing that you can do when it comes to motherfuckers respecting you, if they can't respect your presence, you make them respect your absence. So sometimes if you cross a boundary with me, I just gotta remove myself from you because I understand my presence is a gift, my nigga. My energy is a gift. So I'm no longer gonna gift you with that energy. I gotta get the fuck on. And once you put me into, like I say, when it comes to revenge, you put me in a desperate situation. You put me in a situation where I feel like I can't leave. You're holding me hostage at this point. Now it's fight or flight mode, my nigga. Now it's demonstration time. Every time I've done something fucked up to somebody, it was because I felt like I was in a desperate situation. Never put a motherfucker in a desperate situation. Because again, a desperate motherfucker will do anything to anybody. And when a motherfucker make a nigga feel desperate, I'll do anything to anybody, my nigga. Once I feel like you doing something and I can't get this solved with conversation. I've tried diplomacy. I've tried to make it a situation where there's a compensation, nigga. We can't deal with it that way. We can't do this shit logically. I've tried to leave you alone. I've tried to get away from you. I've tried to get out your motherfucking presence. Yet you keep finding where I'm at. You keep trying to be around me. You're making me feel threatened. Now that I feel threatened, I gotta eliminate the threat, my nigga. And I tell motherfuckers, leave people alone. Like one of my prior episodes, I know it was like 2 or 3 episodes ago. It might have been my last episode. Move on peacefully, my nigga. Like when it come to all my exes, I tell motherfuckers all the time, there's no woman in my life that can honestly tell you after we broke up, I kept on reaching out. Nigga, once I understand that the shit is over, it's over. Ain't no hey big head. Ain't no baby, I miss you. Ain't no baby come back. Ain't no, oh, I miss you so much. You're not gonna read nobody phone and find text messages from me like that. If I left peacefully. I always leave peacefully. And like I always say, it's because I understand, my nigga. Everybody don't play like that. Nigga. I just go on about my time because I don't want what to come back. For me putting you into a desperate situation, my nigga. You ain't gotta block me, my nigga, cause trust me, I ain't in your goddamn DM. I ain't in your inbox. I ain't watching your story. I ain't doing none of that shit, my nigga. I move on peacefully, dog. It just is what it is. And that's big with me because I don't like when you feel, when I feel like a motherfucker put me into a desperate situation, especially when I feel like I'm threatened. Like that's just something I tell niggas all the time. Like, nigga, a desperate motherfucker is a dangerous motherfucker. Nigga, desperation is dangerous in any way, shape, or form, my nigga. You never want to put people in desperate situations, and you never want to be around people who are in desperate situations because they'll do anything. Just like when you fuck people over, nigga, just like when you stalk people, just like when you bother people. Like it's a situation like I say about celebrities, my nigga, like when they clap back, when they feel like they being bothered, they gotta lay down the demo. Whether that be saying something fucked up to you, whether that be blocking you, nigga, whether that be sending security to beat your ass if you said some shit in the club, my nigga. You put people in a desperate situation, my nigga, they gonna do some desperate shit. What's going on, Tay Miles? What you say? Hey man, stand on your boundaries or the shit'll come back and bite you later. Exactly. Because that's also a fucking thing when it comes to boundaries and shit biting you on your ass. Like the reason that I'm so big on respect is the reason I'm so big on setting and enforcing boundaries, especially when it comes to number one, doing the shit early, getting your respect early, is because the more you allow people to cross your boundaries, the more often they're gonna want to cross your boundaries. the more other people are gonna want to cross your motherfucking boundaries, my nigga. Like the more you let shit slip and slide, the more people gonna feel comfortable crossing your boundaries. The more people gonna feel comfortable disrespecting you to the point where you literally gonna be put into a desperate situation, my nigga. Like I let you slide when I told you I didn't want you to do this. I let you slide when I told you I didn't want to do that. Now it's like you done become a fucking figure skater because I done let you slide too much. Now it's a situation where I have to lay down a fucking demo and I didn't want to have to do that. Like that's some shit. Like I tell niggas, like, if motherfuckers respect you from the jump, you'll have to demonstrate a whole lot less. Like it's a principle about like big, strong, tall niggas, right? Like a whole lot of big, strong, tall niggas never ever have to fight because they're so intimidating to everybody. People just like, nah, fuck that. I don't want what that nigga got to offer. Nigga, Mike Tyson could walk around the rest of his life and probably never get in a fight again because niggas already know what they gonna have to deal with. Same with a whole lot of big, strong, tall motherfuckers. Like when I was younger, my stepdad used to always tell me, nigga, big ass niggas can't fight because they've never had to actually fight. So if you take off on a big nigga, they gonna be so surprised that they got to fight, nigga. You just catch them off guard and beat the shit out of them. But the thing is, my nigga, when you walk around with respect, when you walk around gaining respect, you walk around in a place where people respect you, you way less likely to have to crash out because you already in a situation where everybody respects you. So you ain't got to do nothing. It's not until you in a situation where people don't respect you, where you gotta crash out. Like I say, I don't like being around disrespectful people. I don't like being in disrespectful environments. I don't like being in settings where respect is not important. I like being places where everybody is respectful. They respect the venue, they respect the event, they respect the situation, they respect all the people involved in it. So nobody has to crash out. It's not until you get into a situation where everybody disrespectful. Nigga, that's just who we is. Nigga, that's just how we are. That's just how we get down. Fuck them niggas from the other side. Fuck them niggas over there. Fuck them light skinned niggas. Fuck them bitches and all that type of shit. Nigga, now I'm gonna have to lay down a fucking demo. I don't like being in settings like that. I like being in settings where everybody is respectful. Everybody is respected. Everybody offers and expects respect. That's the type of shit I like to be around. Anything else, nigga, you ain't even gonna see me there, my nigga. I don't like being around disrespectful motherfuckers because I don't want to have to crash out. And like I say, it's not fear of them, it's fear of the consequences of what I'ma do. And what you say, 12 Cal, people try to take advantage of your kindness, especially when you let them slide. Exactly. And that's why you don't let motherfuckers slide. Like I say all the time, my nigga, that the reason that they say nice guys finish last is because people don't live in the should world. People live in the is world. Like nice people view the world through the scope of their own understanding, just like everybody else. People view the world through the scope of their own understanding. So when it comes to nice people think that the world works how they work, which is I'm nice, so everybody around me should be nice because I'm nice. I'm nice to you. You should be nice to me. But that's not how the world works. People take every advantage that you'll give them. So if you give people advantages, they're going to take them. If you let people slide, they're going to slide as much as they can slide. Nigga, you let me take a cookie out the jar and you wasn't looking, jar still open. There's 50 cookies in that motherfucker. Next time I go to the jar, I'm going to take 2. You didn't say shit, I'm going to take 5 next time. You ain't say nothing, I'm gonna take 10. And every time they gonna take as many as they can until you pop their ass upside the head like, hey, bitch, I said take one fucking cookie. That's the thing. You gotta enforce the motherfucking boundaries because it's just human nature to take every advantage given. People not gonna just go by, oh, well, the sign says take one piece of candy. Like if you leave a big ass candy bowl outside on Halloween and put a sign up that say take one piece of candy, trust me, my nigga, in 5 minutes, that shit gonna be gone. Because somebody gonna come through and they gonna take all the fucking candy. People don't operate on niceness, my nigga. people operate on whatever's advantageous to me, I'ma do it. So if disrespecting you is advantageous to me, I'ma disrespect you. Cause who the fuck are you? Fuck you. You know, that's the thing, nigga. People don't go off, oh, he was nice to me, so I'm gonna be nice back. No, they're gonna be like, shit, that motherfucker gave me $1. I want another dollar. Matter of fact, I want $5. And until you stop them and say, hey, motherfucker, I said you was only getting $1. Nigga, they gonna take everything that you motherfucking got, my nigga. You know, so like with me, like I say, I'm benevolent, but I'm not nice. You know, like nigga, I'm all about my motherfucking respect. Nigga, I'll do what I can for you until it's no longer advantageous for me. Nigga, then it's fuck you. And it is what the fuck it is, my nigga. Like all my friends know, my nigga, I'll do what I can for my friends. But nigga, my benevolence has limits, my nigga. You know, like I got a family to feed, my nigga. There's only 24 motherfucking hours in a day. I only have a certain amount of fucking energy for people. You know, I only have a certain amount of energy for benevolence. I only have a certain amount of fucking energy for friendship. I'll be as nice to you as I can until I no longer have it. And once that shit's come to an end, it's come to an end. Nigga, you respect it or you leave me the fuck alone. You know, and that's the fucking thing. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, you have a whole lot less stress when you set your boundaries and you enforce them motherfuckers. This is my front yard. I don't want nobody in my motherfucking front yard. I'll invite you to my front yard when you can. Your lawn will stay nice and pristine as long as you keep niggas off your fucking grass. But once you allow everybody on your grass gonna be fucked up. That's the same as your energy. That's the same as your time. That's the same as your motherfucking benevolence, my nigga. You know, when you control your benevolence, when you control when you're nice to people, when you have time for people, when you have energy for people, you be a lot less stressed out. A whole lot of people are stressed the fuck out nowadays because they're the nice guy, they're the nice friend, they're the friend everybody comes to dump their bullshit off. They're the friend everybody comes to when they need some money. They're the friend everybody comes to, nigga, when they need an ear to hear and shit. You know, and it's like, nigga, I only have enough energy for what I got energy for. You know, like I say, set your motherfucking boundaries and enforce them, my nigga. There's nothing wrong with saying no. There's nothing wrong with saying I ain't got it today. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm tired today or I don't got no time today or I'm taking a personal day to my motherfucking self. You know, because like I said, my nigga, when you don't set and enforce boundaries, that's when you setting yourself up to be disrespected. And when you disrespect a nigga, that's when you set yourself up in a situation where you might possibly have to crash out on a motherfucker. You know, like it's just one of my principles for what this show is, my nigga. Like, I don't want nobody under the sound of my voice, no member of my motherfucking audience to ever have to crash out on nothing. Like, you know, that's the aim and the goal of this show, my nigga. You know, setting up everybody who listens to this show to have mutually beneficial relationships, good mental health, inner peace, respect from everybody around them, and respect for everybody around them. And definitely never being put into a desperate situation where you have to crash out. Because crashing out is literally just a person put into a desperate situation where they have to do a desperate action, my nigga. That's all crashing out is, my nigga. Like, I'm doing something that I don't give a fuck about the consequence because I'm put into a situation where I feel like I have no choice. That's what crashing out is, my nigga. It's somebody who felt like they ain't had no choice but to do what they got to do. So they like, fuck it. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna do whatever it is. If I gotta, you know, put a bullet in you, if I gotta beat you up, nigga, if I gotta lose my job, if I gotta scream on you, I don't give a fuck because I'm desperate. Nigga, you never want to get put into a desperate situation. And when you don't enforce your motherfucking boundaries, you get put into a situation of desperation. And what you say to okay, our boundaries got to be set for friends and family sometimes just to protect your peace. Exactly, my nigga. You set and enforce boundaries with every fucking body. Nobody is above the program. And what you say, Britt Renee, boundaries must be might be hard to do at first, but once you do it, life is so much easier. Exactly. And that's the fucking thing. Like I say, the thing about boundaries is the earlier you set them, the easier they are to enforce. You set boundaries at hello. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, like just me, like something that I practice, something that I'm big on, my nigga. Like I like to just have a presence of respect. Like I like to be the type of nigga that nigga you can just look at me and tell I ain't that nigga to play with. Just in the way that I speak, the way that I carry myself, the way that I talk, the fucking look on my face. Like, nigga, I don't even look like the type of nigga to play with, my nigga. Like I tell niggas all the time, like, nigga, I never was the toughest motherfucker. I never was like a super gangster or none of that type of shit. I just ain't a bitch. I'm just not a motherfucker that walk around playing all motherfucking day. And like I say all the time, I'm literally a fucking comedian, my nigga. I make people laugh. I love to make people laugh. I love the sound of laughter. I love that shit, my nigga. But I'm not a fucking joke. Like even when it comes to my style of comedy, my nigga, I'm a deadpan comedian, dog. I'm a cool motherfucker. I'm a stoic, my nigga. I'm real laid back on stage. And it's because even though I'm here to make you laugh, I don't want you to mistake me as a nigga that's a joke. I'm not to be played with. I make motherfuckers laugh, but I'm not a fucking joke. I'm not a cartoon character. I'm not a fucking clown, my nigga. That shit just ain't me. Like I set these boundaries 24/7. Even as a comedian, my nigga. Even though I'm here to make you laugh, nigga, I ain't the nigga to play with, my nigga. Laugh at these jokes, but don't play with me, my nigga. Like that's a big thing with me, my nigga. I tell people that shit all the time. When you set a boundary at day one, you won't have to deal with that shit later on. It's like when you dealing with women or women when you dealing with men. If I don't fuck with nobody talking to me crazy, the first little sideways shit you say, I'm gonna enforce that day one. Hey, I don't like motherfuckers calling me out my name. Hey, chill with that shit. You call me out my name. Hey, watch your motherfucking mouth. We laughing and joking, and you like hit me. Hey, I don't like motherfuckers hitting me. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't hit me, I won't hit you. Like nigga, you set boundaries early. Like you let motherfuckers know off top. I don't like that shit. I don't play with that type of shit. If we in a sexual setting, hey, I don't do that backdoor shit. Don't play around back there. That's an exit only. I don't play with mine. I don't want to play with yours. I don't do that shit. Hey, leave that out, nigga. We ain't doing that. That ain't how I fuck around. I'm a freak, nigga, but I ain't one of those. I don't do that shit. So chill out with that. Like you set your boundaries real early and you let that shit be known. Like, hey, I don't play with that shit. Like nigga, I set boundaries with everybody, my nigga. I don't want nobody thinking I'm a nigga that play. So that's the fucking thing. When you set boundaries early, people already know, like, hey man, Dolemite ain't even like that. Don't even play with that nigga like that. Like I tell motherfuckers, I hate pranks. I hate them videos. Those niggas who walk around Walmart fucking with people. Oh man, it brings me the greatest joy when I see somebody grab them niggas by their fucking throat. I love seeing them niggas get punched. I like seeing them niggas get their ass whooped. Cause it's like, why the fuck do you get off on fucking somebody's day up, my nigga? Like these fucking pranks is just out of hand, my nigga. I can't stand that shit. Like I love seeing them niggas get laid the fuck out. Cause it's like, man, leave people the fuck alone. People walk around just having a good ass day with a smile on their face, and here your stupid ass come trying to go viral on some bullshit. Leave motherfuckers alone, my nigga. Like I said, dog, like I don't play around with people like that. I don't like to be played with. I don't like motherfuckers that play too motherfucking much. I stay away from niggas like that. Like even as a comedian, like I say, my nigga, I don't deal with niggas who play all day. Because as a comedian, nigga, on stage, I'm trying to make you laugh. Off stage, I'm Anthony. Nigga, I'm Uncle Dolemite. I'm me. I'm who I am. I'm a human fucking person. I'm not a machine, nigga. I'm not like something you just press a button. It's just jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes, jokes. No, bitch ass nigga, get the fuck out my motherfucking face. I tell people that shit all the time. Like, you gotta understand everybody's a human. Everybody has boundaries. That's why you always gotta set them and enforce them as early as possible so people know not to play with you like that. Nigga, when I see them prank videos, I'll be like, boy, nigga, I say it jokingly but very serious, nigga. If you walk up on me with a motherfucking iPhone in your hand and I don't know you, I might slap you or slap that fucking phone out your goddamn hand. I ain't the fucking one, my nigga. I don't play with that shit. I don't play with jokes. I don't play with niggas who do pranks. I don't like that motherfucking shit. That ain't me, my nigga. You stay the fuck away from me with that shit. I hate that new culture of motherfuckers trying to go viral off people. What's going on, Monroe Media TV? Like that's a fucking thing. And again, I'm not petty. I just don't like being put into a desperate situation where I gotta lay down a demonstration. And as people, my nigga, like you stay out of desperate situations, my nigga. You stay away from desperate situations. You stay away from desperate ass people, because a desperate motherfucker will do anything. And you don't want to be standing next to they motherfucking ass when the consequences of what they do come back. Because like something that I say, my nigga, and I'm gonna have to do an episode about it like sometime in the future. But like, nigga, secondhand smoke is more dangerous to you than it is to the motherfucker smoking a cigarette, dog. Like sometimes another motherfucker's karma will come back and get you if you standing too close to them. That's another reason why I don't like to be standing too close to motherfuckers that do fucked up shit to other people. I don't like being around snitches. I don't like being around punk motherfuckers. I don't like being around thieves. I don't like being around liars. I don't like to be around people who lack integrity because I don't know what they karma is going to do and when it's going to come back to them. I don't want to be standing next to you when your karma comes back. Like jokingly but very serious, my nigga. I don't want to be on the airplane with you when it's your time to die. Nigga, it wasn't my time, nigga. Why the fuck I gotta go down with your stupid ass? Nigga, why I gotta be there in the car with you when you decide to drive that bitch off a bridge? Kill your side, nigga. Don't kill my side, nigga. Like that's the fucking thing. I don't like being around motherfuckers who I felt like karma finna come back and bite them in their ass. But I was standing close, so I got bit too, because I was standing next to this motherfucker. Hell no. That's the motherfucking thing, my nigga. Like I say, dog, nigga, karma is a lady, my nigga. And how karma comes back to you is based on how you treat her, my nigga. Even with the people who you be around, dog. Like I say all the time, dog, like, nigga, your circle can be what lifts you up or it could be your fucking downfall. Nigga, who you standing the closest to, nigga, whatever life is bringing them, it's gonna bring you. Nigga, when it comes to you hanging around a whole bunch of successful motherfuckers, nigga, sometimes, nigga, that success will rain and fall down on you. That's why a lot of times when you doing well, people see you on the uptick and you succeeding, everybody want to be around you because they understand that shit. If I stand around this motherfucker and he got $1 million, man, he might, trip and fall and toss me 200,000, 300,000. He might toss me a couple dollars because he got it like that. And then when they see that your motherfucking ass is losing, you taking L's, nigga, they look at you like you fucking stink. Nigga, they look at you like you got boo-boo on your motherfucking top lip. Cause they like, hell no. I don't want that nigga misfortune to rub off on me. Like I tell motherfuckers, it ain't nothing wrong with being like that. People like, oh man, when I was falling off, where was y'all at? Where was all my friends? Nigga, again, they was being human. Like I say all the time, nigga, my faith in humanity is people is gonna do what people gonna do. Nigga, they gonna be with you when you winning and they gonna leave you the fuck alone when you losing, my nigga. And like I say all the time on this fucking show, it ain't nothing wrong with being like that, dog. Especially because, nigga, when I tell y'all what I tell y'all on this motherfucking show, everything that I tell y'all is up to your personal discretion. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not the president. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a nigga with a podcast. I'm a goddamn truck driver. podcaster, comedian, father, regular ass nigga. So if I tell you to stay away from bum ass niggas who losing, I'm not saying if your friend loses job, leave him the fuck alone. I'm saying if you see a motherfucker who that's just they get down in perpetuity, you leave motherfuckers like that alone. Like your friends, your friend is taking a loss. By all means, help your fucking friend. Again, nigga, it's your personal interpretation. It's your personal discretion. I got friends and family, these motherfuckers taking losses and I help them because I know this is what you're going through. This ain't who you are, but everybody know, nigga, some motherfuckers, that's who they are. Those are the motherfuckers who you stay away from. Like I tell niggas all the time, nigga, we've all had times of being broke. Nigga, there's a difference between a motherfucker falling off for a little minute and a motherfucker who love not having shit. There's a difference between, nigga, I took a little L, man. I'm fucked up right now. Motherfucker lost my job. I'm between jobs. It's a difference between a motherfucker who between jobs and it's a motherfucker who's comfortable not having a job. And like I say, nigga, that goes to your personal discretion where there's a fucking difference. You determine what that difference is when it comes to how you deal with people. Because again, nigga, like I say, dog, like I don't fuck with desperate motherfuckers. You know, if you in a desperate situation, nigga, I get with you when your ass get out that desperate situation. Like I just recently received a phone call about a person who I deal with and do business with, and how they was doing some bull desperate shit. And I'm like, it's like with anything, my nigga. If you truly got love for a motherfucker, you truly fuck with somebody, then you can help them out of a desperate situation. But the thing is, when it comes to that, when it comes to your benevolence, when it comes to how you show up for people in life and how you help people, you always want to help people to a situation where I can help you as much as I can help you, but I can't help you enough to fuck myself up. Like I said, my nigga, when it comes to your boundaries, nigga, when it comes to how you show up for people, nigga, I can help you until that's all I could do. Like, nigga, I could try to pull you out the quicksand, but once you start pulling me toward the quicksand, I gotta let you go. If you falling off a motherfucking building, I grab your hand until I start slipping. Then I gotta let you go. Cause like I tell motherfuckers all the time, my nigga, when it comes to you helping people, my nigga, it don't benefit nobody when you go broke helping a motherfucker who's beyond help. Like that's the thing, my nigga. Like this is why I say, nigga, no is a very valuable word. Boundaries are very important for you to set. Because you got to understand, my nigga, some motherfuckers will literally break you trying to fix them. Some motherfuckers will really leave you out here fucked up because they taking advantage of your fucking benevolence. Some motherfuckers, like I said, my nigga, their desperation, you trying to pull them out of their desperation will put you in a desperate situation because you've given all your resources trying to help them. And the fucking thing is, nigga, it's a whole lot easier to push a motherfucker up than to pull a motherfucker up. When the motherfucker down and you trying to pull them up, nigga, that's a hard situation, dog. So you always gotta put limits on your motherfucking benevolence, dog. Because motherfuckers will fuck you up out here. And again, it's just human nature. It's not to say that desperate people are fucked up. It's not to say that desperate people are bad people. It's just to say that, nigga, anybody put into a desperate situation to do anything, my nigga, for self-preservation. So you gotta be careful with shit like that. Because you don't want that shit to put you into a bad situation. But I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This being your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store, TOO Much Game Podcast.store. This is my merch. Too fly to be petty, my nigga. This actual t-shirt, you can get this on Too Much Game Podcast.store, nigga. This is literally off the motherfucking website. Too Much Game Podcast.store. Get you one of these motherfucking t-shirts. They've been available for 3 fucking years. Support the squad, Townhouse Media, Town E House Media, patreon.com/Townhouse Media, Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U podcast, live on YouTube, Facebook, and all streaming platforms. Check all the homies out, gang. Support the motherfucking homies in podcasting. Britt Renee, I could talk about this all day podcast. 12 Cow podcast, and the Rap Soul podcast. King Jern, Pod and Saved Our Marriage. The Rodis Live podcast. Baylor, BTG for President, and Open Run with BTG podcast. ShanBPodding.com, because she got 200 fucking shows. She got too many to name. But they all good, nigga. So go to ShanBPodding.com. ChanBepoddin.com. She got all the shows, nigga. Anything you looking for in podcasting, it's a one-stop shop, nigga. Check her motherfucking ass out. I don't know, my nigga. If I forgot anybody, nigga, blame my head, not my heart, nigga. I fuck with all y'all. Y'all my niggas. Shout out to y'all for supporting me. Shout out for 12 Cal and Brit, especially, because they was here for the whole fucking episode. Everybody else eating barbecue, farting and shit. But follow me on social media, Uncle Dolemite, everywhere. Yo Mama Boyfriend on TikTok. Subscribe, like, leave comments on motherfucking YouTube. Uncle Dolemite is where my comedy is. Too Much Game Podcast is what a pod is. Check me the fuck out on YouTube. Sometimes they be trying to blank me and shit, so follow me on YouTube, nigga. But that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too Much Game.